So Idubbbz is getting sued, alright? It's official. He got a cease and desist like last month and he's being sued. And this is what he had to say on it. This is what Idubbbz had to say about the lawsuit coming his way.
It is official. I am being sued by Ethan Klein in the courts of Calgary, Alberta for defamation. I do plan on fighting against this, but for now it is in the hands of the courts and our attorneys. I will say that it worries me what it means for the commentary community and especially the Canadian commentary community. But this is about all I can say, at least for now.
So he's being sued. He got the fucking, legal documents. He got sued. He got served. And Ethan Klein is going after him for a specific comment that was made. And you're not going to believe this. It wasn't made by Idubbbz. Alright, it wasn't made by Idubbbz. But he's going after him for this comment. But, here, Ian's, he's like, I'm going to defend the commentary community. I do think that this is wrong. I do think this entire lawsuit is just because Ethan is mad. He just fucking hates Idubbbz. He hates all the people that are criticizing him. And, originally, Idubbbz did not want to get involved in this at all, alright? It is very important to stress this, alright? He did not want to make any comments about this. He didn't want to say anything about it. And he was friends with some of the people that Ethan was, in spats with. He was friends with them. He's aligned with them. But he didn't want to get involved. He didn't want to make any fucking public statements about this. But it has all devolved through, I would say, somewhat both of their, input. More Ethan, in my opinion, though. More Ethan. Because he was pressing this guy when he didn't want to get involved. But it has all devolved into this lawsuit. And now, I was getting sued for a comment he didn't even make that he showed on stream. And he's like, I'm gonna defend, the commentary community and things like that. And I do think that is what he's doing because Ethan Klein has totally just ran amok with fucking suing people. And you could say, maybe some of the DMCA ones, they were justified, but all the other ones, like the Noah Samson one, and I'm pretty sure he tried to sue Denims for defamation too. I don't even remember what that was about, but I'm pretty sure he attempted to. Or he did. I have no fucking idea. But all of this, boils down to Ethan being mad, in my opinion. He's just fucking furious about what people are saying about him. And, some of it, maybe some of it is, wrong, whatever, but if people are making claims about you in a fucking video, right? They're making comments about you on stream, you as a content creator, not some random fucking guy, some guy with a platform, you as a content creator can just be like, that's fucking wrong, actually. You don't have to throw a fucking lawsuit at someone because they made a comment about you or they watched a video that they were included in, alright, that comments were made about them, that their clips were shown in. You'd be like, oh, fair use. You're violating fair use by watching my entire video by making a market replacement. They were in the fucking video, you were criticizing them. I feel like at that point they can just watch it because, they're in it. I would argue. But what is this comment that Ethan Klein is suing Idubbbz over? It's this one made by a guy named Destiny. I'm not gonna get into fucking Destiny. Whole other rabbit hole, but you do have to make it clear Destiny is somewhat aligned with, Ethan Klein's beliefs, his values, things like that, so apart from Destiny himself, right, I would argue these people are kind of on the same side. Not as in that they, not as in like I would argue that these people are on the same side. I would argue they are kind of aligned in their interests in people they dislike and the opinions that are being spouted by some people. But this comment here is Destiny, where he says, quick daily reminder that Ethan from H3H3 is likely a pedophile who has molested his own children. Now, this is a fucked up comment. Alright, this is wrong. Should he be sued over it? Depends on the context, obviously. Like, if you're, trying to back this up in any way, or trying to spread it as some kind of true big allegation, maybe you should be fucking sued over it. But, this is wrong. But this is just some comment in some chat or whatever that this guy Destiny is making. But he is not being sued. Mr. Destiny is not being fucking sued over this comment, which you would think he would, which would make a lot more sense because he made it. Actually, Idubbbz is being sued for showing it on his stream. And, he did put it up, like, as a watermark on his fucking stream. Alright, say what you will about that. I don't think it's that big of a fucking deal, alright? It's just, this is some random fucking comment from a person that a lot of people dislike, alright? People do not like this fucking Destiny guy, so I don't think anyone was taking this too seriously. But it's still a messed up comment nonetheless. But why is Destiny not being sued? Ethan, frames this as, oh, well, he lives in America. It would be harder to sue him. And Idubbbz lives in Canada. I can just rape him with the law. I can just be like, hello, I'm in Canada now. I'm suing you in Canada because you're Canadian. And they have less, they have less protective laws in the defamation context. Like, here you get hit with an anti-slap for something like this, alright? You would definitely be hit with like an anti-slap for suing someone over a comment someone else makes. And the context in which this is shown too is very important because Idubbbz clarifies something. He clarifies in this clip right here something very important.
It's okay. So I do want to say I don't agree with what's being said in this comment here. But I'm putting it on screen because I think it should be addressed because it's a big, bold accusation that's very fucked up.
Now, he does clarify that he does not agree with the comment that he's displaying on screen. And you could be like, oh, well, he's showing it. Should you be fucking sued for showing comments? If I show some comment by Mr. Rape, alright? I don't know where he is, but he's probably in this comment section. If I show a comment by Mr. Rape saying, you're a rapist and I hate you, if I show a comment like that, even if I, put it up on stream, maybe for like a couple minutes, maybe the whole fucking stream, should I be sued over that? It's not my comment. I didn't say it. And it's especially worse when I clarify that I don't agree with it, that I think it's wrong, I don't agree, but it should be addressed. And maybe you could argue that means he finds some merit in it. That like he's like oh, I think it should be addressed. Like maybe you could say that, but I don't think so. He's just putting a comment up on stream. He's like, I don't agree with it, but maybe we should address this. He's being a little asshole. He's doing a little snarking. All right, he's doing a little snarking. It's not that big of a deal. All right, really. It's a fucking Destiny comment. All right, if there's like a song comment, all right, maybe that'd be worse because, a lot of Hassan viewers are there. He's like, that's probably true. So, that's what I think about that, alright? Idubbbz is being fucking sued the shit out of, alright? He's being destroyed. And I don't think that's a good thing because why are you suing some guy over a comment someone else made, dude? And you'd be like, oh, you're going after my kids. Destiny is going after your fucking kids. And I'm pretty sure he's like, after this, he was like, oh, I don't agree with it. Well, Idubbbz, after showing the comment on the same stream, was like, I don't agree with this. So, making this in your private chat where your biggest supporters are like, they're all in the chat. They're all like, oh yeah, we love you. Instead of being on some 200 fucking viewer stream where you're like, I don't agree. I feel like there's a deeper, broader context that would be more in favor of suing Destiny instead of Ian, instead of Idubbbz. But that's all I really have to say about that. I think this lawsuit is fucked up because, like, why? Like, why do you have to sue people? Right? Ethan Klein used to stand up to lawsuits about copyright, about things like that. He used to stand up to lawsuits. Alright? I'm pretty sure he called someone Harvey Weinstein and he got fucking sued over that. He called someone like he was saying that how they're like Harvey Weinstein. He was like saying that. He was like, you're like a rapist. Um and he got fucking sued over that. And I don't think that's right. Even if it's, even if it's not like an internet figure, I guess. Even if it's not someone who's rolling around in the mud. I'm pretty sure, assume people over, slight little comments, not serious accusations of wrongdoing. It's kind of wrong, especially when you're doing it because you don't like someone, which is the only reason why Ethan Klein is suing Idubbbz in particular and all of, Hassan's kind of supporter guys, his little minions are the Noah Samsons. He's definitely doing this for malicious reasons in which I do not support. So I just had to make that clear. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Alright. Fuck Ethan Klein. Fucking suing everyone. Fucking bitch. Alright, fuck that guy. Alright. Stop suing. Stop the sue. Keep up the snark. And I'll see you in the next one.